Hello people, I welcome you to your most educative and entertaining program here in GHN on Royal TV. Do call me Abnapabi wherever you meet me and I'll gladly respond to you. So yesterday, over the weekend, the President, Nana Akufo, had some address for all Ghanaians. According to him, no, say a third wave. So let's go over the story so you understand it better. President Akufo has said that it is obvious from the data released by the Ghana Health Service on the coronavirus pandemic that we have let our guard down. So protocols no so with many going about their daily duties in clear breach and disregard for the protocols. Addressing the nation on Sunday, 25th July, he said, at the time when the economy is in the rebound and the business activities picking up, we must do everything possible to contain the outbreak. We cannot afford to return to the days of partial lockdown. We brought considerable hardship and difficulties for all of us. At the end of the day, it was very bad. Nobody wants to go into lockdown. It is extremely troubling to note that the high compliance rate with mask wearing has fallen alarmingly. The word is alarmingly, falling. The wearing of masks in public places, fellow Ghanaians, continues to be mandatory. There are no exceptions to the rule, and strict conformity with the protocol will be enforced. Anyone found to be flouting this directive will have him or herself to blame. We cannot afford to allow the recklessness of few to endanger the lives of the majority of persons in the country. He further said that per the data on the coronavirus infection rate in Ghana, it appears that unfortunately our nation is experiencing a third wave. You see, you got third wave. Now, this is the reason why I got third wave. So, these increased infections have largely been driven by the Delta variant of the virus, which, according to the World Health Organization, has increased transmissibility rate, and in our case in Ghana, has led in recent weeks to a rise in hospitalization and ICU bed uptakes and tragically deaths. That's that for you. So indeed, in update number 25, the last update I rendered, our total active case count stood at 1,314, with our daily infection rate standing at 100. 1 million. So now I'm going to where we're standing now. Ghana for baby ejinano now. 1,121,168 COVID tests had been conducted, out of which 21,460 persons had been infected. And then we also have, so that's the number that has been infected. 91,146 persons had recovered, with a total of 783 deaths. Into a abandon, very, very unfortunate there. So as a result of this, the protocols has been enforced. We all know about the protocols, but enforcement at Bemu. I'm going straight to the protocols. Say the wearing of masks continues to be mandatory, and persons must respect the enhanced hygienic protocols. I mean, say hygienic protocols there. When you say hands, they are just say the washing of hands, no, with alcoholic way, sanitizers in the kankahona and my and sound etima you need said a coronavirus and one intimate and not yensa home. All such events must be held in open spaces. So I'm talking about weddings. Now, wedding reception quite a banning about say your wedding, it must be done in an open space. The duration of such event is limited to 2 hours. In the say no, you say 2 hours. There must be observance of the 1 meter social distancing rule, and handshakes must be avoided. And they say they wish I would offer won't me and shaking in Sabium. So that's from the President of the Republic of Ghana, President Nana Addo Akufo Addo.
It is extremely troubling to note that the high compliance rate with mask wearing has fallen alarmingly. The wearing of masks in public places, fellow Ghanaians, continues to be mandatory. There are no exceptions to this rule, and strict conformity with this protocol will be enforced. Anyone found to be flouting this directive will have him or herself to blame. We cannot afford anyone's recklessness to endanger the lives of the majority of persons in the country. The COVID-19 task force, which I chair, has recommended that a second look be taken at the protocols that have been put in place for social and public gatherings, in particular weddings and funerals across the country. I have in previous updates emphasized the need for the strict observance of safety protocols at all such gatherings. To ensure that such gatherings do not become the sources of infections, the following must be adhered to by all at these gatherings. Firstly, the wearing of masks continues to be mandatory, and persons must respect the enhanced hygiene protocols. Secondly, all such events must be held in open-air spaces. Thirdly, the duration of such events is limited to 2 hours. Fourthly, there must be observance of the 1 meter social distancing rule. And fifthly, handshakes must be avoided. Furthermore, given that people sitting together to eat, drink, laugh, dance, and talk in large gatherings without masks are the riskiest activities for spreading the virus, all post-event receptions, particularly related to weddings and funerals, are banned. I want to reiterate the protocols surrounding activities in churches and mosques remain the same as our protocols in schools. With workplaces currently witnessing a resurgence in COVID-19 infections, it is important that owners and management of businesses and workplaces implement strictly the guidelines on staff management and workplace protocols, such as the use of a shift system and technology, mask wearing, social distancing and hygiene protocols, as was required in the earlier days of the pandemic.
Jungle.